VonAllen Sports.
This is the man with the most badass name in sports, the Pharaoh, the Egyptian god himself, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And on behalf of my man VonAllen, we want to thank you for your support. Let's fucking go.
Hey there, how you doing? Coach here outside of beautiful Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs. You're watching VonAllen Sports, real and honest NFL analysis. So subscribe now and join the empire. VonAllen Sports, let's go, baby.
VonAllen Sports.
That was outstanding on so many levels. Look at that torque.
Oh, never go full Lions, guys. Never go full Lions. You know, that's what I say. Never, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever. Never go full Lions. All right? Because they are pathetic. They are pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. They annoy me. They annoy me. They can never do anything correctly. Now, tonight's game is now all that much more important to the Steelers as much as it is us, because we need to keep the Ravens back. I don't say we need to. We don't have to. I'm saying that for their perspective. So anyway, so this game has a lot of moving parts to it. Denver lost because they're just not as good as people think they are. If whatever you say about us, you can say about Denver. I don't know why there's like Denver's legit, but Patriots aren't. Like, how can you have? Makes no sense, but whatever. It's unbelievable. Then there's these guys on X that says is bragging about the Chiefs saying Patrick Mahomes, with Patrick Mahomes, they're a Super Bowl contender, and without Patrick Mahomes, they're one of the worst teams in the league. Well, yeah, dude. No, they weren't a Super Bowl contender. They were 6-8 with Mahomes, and now they're tanking for a draft pick. So you really think they're going to win? You really think they tried to beat the Tennessee Titans? But yeah, whatever. It's just, they're going to say stuff like that. It's fine. Who cares? So I just don't remember Tom Brady going 6-8 with the Patriots. That's all. I can't. I'm trying to get my memory to work. But I can't. No. Tom Brady has not gone 6-8. So these people have issues. There is one good thing, though. One thing I noticed. So you guys ready? We're about to kick off here. Got the all whites on today. Hey, look, I dressed kind of close, didn't I? So there's one thing I noticed about Chiefs fans now. So now they only post, is Patrick Mahomes greater than Montana? So they've completely abandoned the Patrick over Brady, but now they're targeting Montana. So they've completely dropped down from that goal. It's freaking hilarious, dude. It's so funny. It's still insulting as hell that they're going after Joe because he's not even top 5. Patrick's not even top 5 yet. I say yet because, he could gain some more yards and win some playoff games. Or it's possible, right? So, yeah, I mean, of course, as long as Andy Reid's there and everything, and they got, some decent players, I think it's possible. Super Bowls are gone, but I think everything else probably is, so he could keep building on that. But I'm not putting a guy in the top 5 that's only in his realistically eighth year playing, and just went 6-8. Okay, I'll tell you why I won't do it. Because what if he comes back and he's complete dog shit for the rest of his career? What if he's just completely awful? Then what? We have to change it now, and then you look like an idiot. So no, no. What's so insulting about the Montana thing the most, other than the obvious that, dude, you're targeting the guy who was the undisputed GOAT my entire life, basically, okay? Until Brady, okay? But what's next to most insulting is that the crap that Tom Brady had to go through, the hoops he had to jump through, the things he had to achieve in order to get that declaration that he was past Montana. And Mahomes is magically going to get that with 3 Super Bowls, 2 of which he played like dog shit in? No, ain't happening. Lamar made a good throw just now. Might be his only one of the night, but hey, it looked pretty good. That offensive line, man, they held for him. That was pretty nice. All right, Elf, don't start that shit again. I'm going to have to put that delay back on. We're all watching the game. We know what's going on. All right. Let's see here. Chris Collinsworth, man, his voice just. Yeah, it was pretty obvious that this was going to go down. This touchdown after that pass. I was like, yeah, they're going to get in the end zone. I wonder if we're still cocky little bastards now. Hopefully not. Let's go. It's okay. It's okay. Remember, offenses set up their best play sequence in the very beginning. They have the what they call the scripted plays. Not scripted plays like you idiots at the fucking think that everything is a movie script. Not that kind of scripting. Okay. Flat earthers. So, no. have a sequence where Lamar doesn't even have to worry about it. They're just going to call what they call, and that's usually your best plays, and because you want to get off to a good start. As where the Patriots, funnily enough, Patriots and Tom Brady really didn't do that all that often. It's why a lot of times you would see the Patriots like never score in the first quarter, or they never scored in the first quarter of a Super Bowl. And it's more of a wait and see game. It's why we would defer a lot of times. We didn't even want the ball at the beginning. But most teams don't do it that way. It's usually teams that script the first 15 plays are normally, not always, okay, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but they're normally quarterbacks that are stupid and have low Wonderlic scores and, have those plays down and they need to be handheld. So that's usually what happens in those things. So. All right. It's advertising. So who's here? VonAllen Sports. I was first. Yetch. That's right. So I'm the man today. I was first to my own show. Sierra Chubb, let's go. John Thomas Chavez, let's go. Elf Courage, let's go. The elf has arrived. Blind Assassin, Sydney Eubanks. Oh, actually the first was Crossbearer on Rumble. He was there before all you guys. Sydney Eubanks, what's up? Let's go. Yep. Pat's D has to tighten up. Yep. Darn, what's up, man? Go Bears. What a game. What a game last night. Holy crap. Yeah, I was finishing up that game on the way to a Christmas party last night. I was in the lift. What? Gardner Minshew tore his ACL. Who's the quarterback now? Travis Kelce? Is he out there throwing the ball? Yeah, I didn't even get to watch today's games. I just saw some quick highlights, but I don't know the details. What happened? The GOAT stash tore his ACL in his first start? Come on, Minshew. The freak, dude. I wanted to see him do well. That's unfortunate. Chiefs play the Broncos. Well, that's a free Broncos win. The Chiefs are tanking now. They're not even, yeah. Kelsey's just going to stat pad probably, or try to. Well, it depends. If I'm him, if I'm retiring, I would play every game. If I'm not retiring, I might not, actually, at that age. I might not. You don't want an ACL situation either, or something. So it's kind of a weird situation. But last I saw, he said he was playing all the games. So maybe he is retiring, or maybe he's just a stat padder. That's fine. It's his right. It's what he's getting paid to do. So either way. Let's go. Dude, nobody has a better deep ball right now than Drake Maye. Nobody. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Give it to me. Would it be hilarious if we won the Super Bowl this year and Diggs ends up getting his ring on the team that sent him to the rival, or ended up with the rival? Sorry. That would be yeah, he did land kind of weird. Psycho Mantis, what's up, man? He says Tom Brady never took a snap where he was mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. Well, technically, neither has Mahomes. But we probably shouldn't brag about that too much. Because thanks to Todd Bowles, the Buccaneers, if I ran the NFL, the Buccaneers never would have made the playoffs. See, I have a rule that I think should be implemented where only winning your division gets you a playoff berth. So, no worse than 7th. But if you don't have a winning record, you don't get to go into the playoffs at all. So no one from that division represents. And that would have been the situation in 2022. So, in my opinion, the Bucs should have never been allowed to be in the playoffs in 2022. And that actually probably would have been a blessing, so we didn't have to watch that monstrosity of a playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys. Except we did get that hilarious, the kicker couldn't make an extra point. That was actually pretty funny. So, let's go, Drake. What's going on with Ramondre Stevenson? What's up? I mean, what's up with that? What's the 411 on that? Montana's still greater than Mahomes. Dude, of course he is. It's not even close. What the fuck? Like, that's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, so when you're comparing quarterbacks of eras, there's so many things that factor in. And again, my Montana versus Brady documentary is very well thought out in those aspects as far as comparing eras. Once a great quarterback who is in the conversation passes a certain threshold of yards or touchdowns, and yes, it's important that his yards or touchdowns from his era will equal more or less depending on that decade, depending on the rules and things like that, which I factored in. Well, once you've reached that threshold, it doesn't matter anymore. So 65,000 yards in your era versus 80,000 yards in your era, it's the same thing. Okay? I'm not going to sit there and reward you for extra thousands of yards because you played an era that was tacking on extra thousands of yards. There's no point to that, right? Montana's context is so much better and so much greater. And that exact context is why it took Tom so long to pass him. That right there. That is exactly why. Let's go, Drake. Yeah, you dropped that shit. And of all people, it's Kyle Van Noy who broke up the play. He should be back with us. Damn it. I liked him. Okay, that wasn't a drop. That was a breakup. That's good. That was a good play by Van Noy there. Quarterback sneak. Did he get it? Looks like he got it. Yeah, see, Psycho Mantis, the Montana's never lost a Super Bowl argument, only is used against Tom Brady. See, doesn't get used on Mahomes though, right? So, yeah. Sorry, buddy, but until you can win with another team, you show that you can do that. I don't care, because all the greats ahead of you have all done that, except for maybe one or two. So. You want to beat Montana? Show me that you're greater than the system that you play in. At least have a different coach. That will at least help. If you don't change the team, change the coach. Let's see what you got. We're gonna wait. We're gonna see what happens. What are you doing from the basement? You sneaking in here? Hey, how'd you make this? Did we install like cooking utensils in the basement? Thank you. She's hooking me up. Back to the. She goes back to the basement. Kyoko, go go. Okay. All right, guys, come on. Come on.
No. You need that?
Yeah, Drake May just threw a pick. Drake May just went Patrick Mahomes 2025. All right. Shit. I telling people this Ravens game is not a win. This Ravens is never a win. I don't care what their record is. I don't care how bad they are. They could have 2 wins, and I would still say the Ravens is a threat. It's just how it's always been. It's been that way ever since you started watching football, has it not? At least since you started. I mean, I know it's been longer than that, but I'm saying you can witness that. You know. They're always a problem for us. Freaking Baltimore. Ugh. Okay, you can go. Sorry. I'm holding you up. Kyoko, go. All right. What am I doing? Nobody can throw a pick in the red zone like Drake May. Nobody. Yeah, John, exactly. John says, I'm not a fan of these QT read options. It's so fucking played out. Yeah, Elf. The fact that Chiefs fans can't even appreciate the fact that they have a 3-time Super Bowl quarterback, they can't just be happy with that, you know? So it's whatever. Uncle Rico. Psycho Mantis says that Uncle Rico is better than Patrick Mahomes. Yes, red zone picks are the worst because obviously you're at least guaranteed 3 points if you just don't screw it up. So it's unacceptable. You know what I find offensive? Have you guys seen? No, I say offensive. I mean like leftist offensive. Like I'm offended. I'm offended. Like I'm gonna have to go see like a therapist over this. I'm so offended. But you've seen that commercial where they say you're expecting Derrick Henry, King Henry, but instead your insurance company or whatever the commercial was gives you the real King Henry, and they show Henry VIII, right? And he's running around the football field eating a big piece of chicken, and he's getting hit, he's getting knocked around, he's a frightened little idiot. I take offense to that. I'll tell you why. Because if you've ever been to London, and specifically the Tower of London, and you have seen Henry VIII's armor, this dude, right now, would be he would be a lineman in the NFL right now. Okay? This dude would get in a suit of armor big as shit. And he'd go jousting and all kinds of stuff, do tournament stuff and everything. The guy was not that in that commercial. That was unbelievable. And then they had him getting tackled with no pads on by a guy with pads on. It's like, make sense of that. So, I don't know, very stupid, very dumb. They just, I don't know. It was just, I get that they're trying to be funny, making a play on King Henry, but there are a lot of Henrys though. But you picked the one that actually could play in the NFL? Really? You picked the one king of England who actually could do it? And I mean, I'm not talking about King Henry when he's old. I'm talking about, like regular age King Henry. So Just saying that it's just weird. It's just strange. So, I mean, yeah, he probably would have been freaked out by the jugs machine, considering that he doesn't even know what electricity is. So the fact that this machine is shooting stuff out on its own is probably pretty weird. So, yeah. But as far as being like a big pansy, like they made him look like, I don't think so. I'll tell you what, you put some of those guys back then and let them joust, let them sword fight, tournament sword fight, and see how they do. I'll tell you what, dude, in jousting, if you have one screw up, it ain't like football. You have one screw up, you could die. You could die. Getting a wound back then is a serious thing. You have to worry about all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, back to the game that we're probably going to have trouble with the rest of the game. So, I don't know. I don't like it. I'll tell you one thing that I screwed up. I thought this was at home. I thought we got Baltimore in New England. Apparently, that's not the case. So I have the helmets backwards. They should be the other way around. Whoopsie. Yeah, Elvin Courage, another Henry that probably could have handled this stuff is Henry II. Henry II could have played. He could have played different position, but he could have played. So. They're no longer in their shadow. They're just no. How we doing? Okay, we're doing good tonight. We've got 95 people watching. That's a good night. It's Patriots night, so we kind of expect an uptick there. So let's go. Guys, if you would like to send a super chat, there's the link to the super chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat on YouTube. You just click that link and then write a comment in the super chat there, and it works the same way as the old ones did. And there's a pass to Andrews, and this is not going to go well. Unless they do something drastic like a turnover or something. They score again. I just don't know. Now, I have to admit, guys, I had us losing this game, so I picked us to lose 2 games. It was these 2. It was against Buffalo, and I said we'd lose Buffalo, and I said we'd lose this one. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But I always take Baltimore seriously when we play them. So, frauds? We're not frauds. Okay? We're not frauds. We're a bad team that got a new coach and a second-year quarterback that got no help last year. Okay? No development. And not that he didn't develop. I'm saying he didn't get, extraordinary help or anything. Any development he did, he pretty much did on his own. It's all new team. They're all learning to work together. And somehow we're 11-2. So frauds is a harsh word, I think. It's more like okay. But not frauds. Okay, so I just think they just got a little ahead of themselves. They just became too good too quick. And now they were feeling themselves, and I just think that there's some arrogance there and some, just I just think they need to be leveled up. It's probably not our year, but you never know. I mean, look at 2001. I mean, although we don't have Tom Brady, but I'm saying that just weird things can happen. But yeah, there was some weird stuff that happened in the Buffalo game, but that wasn't that shit. Sorry, that wasn't the reason for the loss. Okay, that wasn't the reason for the loss. There's a million reasons for the loss, and it's just like you said just now, the Mike Vrabel thing. The way he handled the press conference was not cool. Like there were some things I agreed with, some things I didn't agree with, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this kind of struggle could actually benefit them in the playoff time. You just don't know. You don't know. The NFL's weird, man. It's all about matchups. I mean, look, Cleveland almost beat Buffalo today. Why? I mean, it was in Cleveland. They were excited. They had nothing to prove, nothing to lose. Just play as hard as they can. Just throw everything in the kitchen sink in there, so you can say that you beat Buffalo. So they threw everything they had at them and almost damn near won the game. It came down to the end. But yet we lose to Buffalo last week. It's just fumble. We got it. You know who wouldn't fumble? Henry VIII. Henry VIII wouldn't fumble. Right? I'm just saying they call Derrick Henry King Henry. And they make fun of him, make fun of King Henry VIII. I'm like, well, King Henry VIII wouldn't fumble the ball, would he? Neither would Jonathan Rhys Myers, right? Okay. What are you up to? What's up? You checking on me?
From the basement.
It's from the basement? Okay. All right. By the way, guys, I just want to let y'all know that Milena actually doesn't exist anymore. I murdered her about 6 months ago. And so now I'm actually just pretending that she still exists so nobody come looking for her. Kyoko, go. Maybe they mean pre-injury King Henry VIII. He would eat the ball. Yeah, Alpha Courage is right. At a certain point in his life, someone says, it's pigskin. It's true. It's funny. Anyway. So anyway, what I was saying is that matchups you can't you can't you can't go by these, oh, this team beat this team, so this team will beat this team. And oh, if that team didn't beat that team, they must suck because that other team beat that team. Doesn't mean anything, okay? Watch out, Drake. Too long. Okay, there's a flag. There's always a flag on plays that take this long, unless you're Kansas City. Crossbearer says on Rumble, he says, it's amazing to me how many Bills fans forgot about the Patriots win in Buffalo. Yeah. That went real quick. Exactly. So. Which joke? Where's your joke? Let me see. Let me look for it. Henry VIII looking for his pretty ducks. well, yeah, you mean, Derrick Henry must have been doing that. So maybe they are similar. I've been to that duck pond, by the way. It's at Salisbury Castle? No. That's Salisbury Cathedral. I'll think about it. I'll remember. But anyway, I was there. It's where the Henry VIII's first tennis court was there. Peacocks were everywhere. And the duck ponds. Ducks everywhere. Cats. In fact, England still has that rule. Henry VIII was so freaked out, like he had cats everywhere. Matt Lefleur is one of the biggest whiners out. Yeah, he's a bitch. We're going to finish with the winning record regardless. That's true. It's true. Injuries, yes, Phil. Yep, injuries. Tyler, the truth says it will be an early exit in the playoffs, but you're right. You never know. Sports are rigged. Who knows besides the riggers? True. I hope it's rigged for us. That'd be great. Yay! Did Myles Garrett get the sack record? I don't know, Blind Assassin. That's a good question. Darn says, speaking of Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, I rewatched From Paris with Love for the first time in a while. Him and Travolta go well together. That's a great movie. I love that movie. Love that movie. It's one of those movies that people forgot existed, I guess, or just missed it or something. But me and my brother Steven, we saw that, and but we always loved Travolta, and I like Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. In fact, everyone just last night at the Christmas party, people were saying that if someone made a movie about my life, it'd be Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, right? So, yeah, that's a good movie. Y'all should watch that if you've never seen it. So. He actually wrote that? I did not know that. Okay, that's funny. I thought that was just something. Fair enough. Does this mean Derrick Henry's his own divorce lawyer? Only if he's trying to break with the United States government. So what Derrick Henry would have to do is he'd have to tell the United States government that he is now his own entity and that he is the head of the new country that is, or really not new country, but just the laws pertaining to divorce. And he would declare himself divorced already, and it doesn't matter because he's the head of it. So that would work. Yeah. Patriots clinch a playoff spot with the Colts loss tomorrow night. Well, see, if we can win tonight, then we can root for Phillip Rivers tomorrow. And that would be good. So yeah. Aaron Rodgers was very happy. Yeah. Pretty Duckies refers to Anne Boleyn's boobs. Yeah, probably. Quack, 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 quack. I bet they quacked. You know, the ironic thing is that Anne Boleyn is the most famous because of him breaking from the Catholic Church for her. So that's, you know, she gets, you know, and she was the first one that he married after he got rid of his wife. But Jane Seymour is actually the prettiest of the six. And the most relevant one, as she gave him a son, Edward, although Edward died as a teenager, but still, Jane Seymour is probably the most important of the group. He was buried with Jane Seymour, actually. And of course, Anne Boleyn is the mother of Elizabeth, and Elizabeth went on to be a great monarch. So there's also that connection of fame as well. Catherine of Aragon, man, she got screwed over bad, like everything. Oh well, that's what you get for taking England from my family, the Plantagenets. Although they were running the country into the ground anyway, so I guess you can hardly blame the Tudors for taking them out. It's fine, it's all fine. Okay. Let's go, Patriots. Let's go. All right. Psychomantis says, I honestly cannot believe that Rivers came back. Tyree Vaughn says, Metcalf is an idiot. Yeah, Psychomantis. I think Maye's probably he's just trying to, you know, stop the bleeding a little bit, as they say. He'll be okay, I think. Let's go, Drake. There you go. There you go. See? You spoke into existence, Psychomantis. Look at that. Yeah, you also have to remember that Josh McDaniels is based off of his play calling too. I mean, Drake's in his second year. He's not gonna fight it too much, probably. Not yet. I mean, even Tom wasn't defying Charlie Weiss that often. You know, even after winning the Super Bowl, Tom would still kind of go with it. So, let's go, Austin Hooper. Who remembers Hooper? What's Hooper famous for? What's Hooper only famous for? First one to answer it gets it right. You the man. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're in business. Hooper. What's Hooper famous for? The only thing he's famous for. Hooper. I didn't say Weiss was an awful OC. Who said Weiss was an awful OC? Who said that shit? Boom! Hunter Henry just made up for it by getting wide open. That's right, John. Touchdown catch in Super Bowl 51. Very good, my friend. Okay. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That was some drive by Drake Maye. I agree, Chris Collinsworth. I agree with Chris Collinsworth on that one. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I have the chat open on X too, just in case anybody wants to comment there. Let me know.
That was outstanding on so many levels. Look at that torque. Torque.
Yeah.
My apprentices are good. But they do
Psycho Mantis says, of course, all my fantasy guys racking up points this week, but I have a bye. You have fantasy guys? And you're bye? What? Hang on. Let me put my points in. Oh, you're talking about fantasy football. I see. I got you. Okay. I thought you were trying to tell us something. All right. That's how it works, Psycho. That's how it works. That's how it works in fantasy football. It's annoying, isn't it? That's not what I heard, John. I specifically read that you said that I said that Weiss was an awful LLC. No. Okay, I get what you mean. You were, yeah, because that is where the original thing about Josh was coming from. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yes, Weiss sucked as head coach of Notre Dame. They always suck as head people everywhere. They always suck. Why? Because you removed them from one person and it's not Belichick. And the problem is, too, is that when they go there, they try to be Belichick instead of just being them. You know? It's like Mike Vrabel. He has elements of Belichick, but he's not Bill. He's not trying to be Bill. Being Bill is unique to Bill. That's his personality. That's who he is. But you can't pretend to be Bill. Like, you can't be Josh McDaniels, 5'4", walking into Denver and then saying, "Oh, I'm Bill Belichick," blah 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 blah, and like with this little bitty voice, I'm gonna do all this. Nobody respects that, dude. It's at least Bill looks like an asshole, But Josh McDaniels going in there like that, nobody's respecting that, dude. Just be your own guy. Just do your own thing. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have done that commercial making fun of my very distant cousin. Yeah, or anybody else's distant cousin if you're from England. We'll just put it like that. How about that? So. Elva Courage says, the fantasy football is all about yards and points. Then why not fill your roster with nothing but punters and kickers? Because based off the position, you're awarded points, so many different points off of depending on what it is. So points and yards for different positions may differ. Exactly, Tharn. That's what I was saying. Yeah, exactly. So I am straight up UK. So my family. I'm like white, like super white, like whiter than white could be, like whiter than this jacket. I'm so white, I'm allergic to pepper. Not really, but it sounds funny. Everybody brags about their ethnicity, the ethnicities, people, ethnic, whatever you want to call it, in their families. White people do that. Yeah. They're like, oh, I'm 1/14 and a half, 17ths and plus 3/4 Cherokee. And like, oh, that's cool, man. Or, oh, there's someone from Egypt in my family. Oh, that's cool, man. Or, oh, no. There's a black guy that married my great-great-grandma. Oh, that's cool, man. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I need to look at my history and see what I have. White, everywhere. Yeah, some people say, oh, exactly, I'm Italian. I've got some Italian in me. See, that's something, right? Oh, I've got some Spanish. Oh, I've got some Greek, whatever. White. Location of your ancestry, British Isles. And British Isles. Oh. Wow. Very cool. That's interesting. So, there you go. I just hope I'm not inbred. That would suck. Well, I don't have like an extra toe or anything, so I think I'm okay. So, the Winter Olympics. Oh, Tyree Vaughn adding another kid. He's got his 5th. He says final. I don't believe him. Because I told him Elon will not respect him until he gets to 10. So, congratulations. What's the name, Tyree? Please tell me you named him Aaron. Wait. Is it a boy or a girl? If it's a girl, you can still name her Aaron. You just spell it differently. You just spell it Erin. Or Vaughn. That would be cool too. Let's see. I want someone to name their kid after me. Come on, guys. Come on. If you've already named them, just give them a nickname. Like, just their name could be like Jonathan, but just call them Vaughn. And the kid will say, like, Daddy, why are you calling me Vaughn? Don't worry about it. That's your name. Just don't care. Tyree Vaughn competing with Rivers. Oh, he's got a long way to go. He's only halfway. So, you're a blood relative of Elvis Presley? That's freaking cool. My dad would love that. All right, Tyree, come on, man. Tell me. I getting a name or what? Come on, you got 5. You should be able to play around with the 5th one and just name them something crazy, Go. Go. Let's go. We're looking good now. Gotta have faith. We should have had faith. We're doubting them. They woke up. Exploit. Yeah, so name them like Horatio, Beauregard, Vaughn. Wait, your last name's Vaughn, so you can't name him Vaughn. Well, yeah, you could. Just call him Beauregard Vaughn. And just call him Vaughn. But the VON version. Do that. That's cool. Boom. It's okay. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It. I do have a namesake, actually. I have a nephew. I have two nephews. One is named Thomas Brady Allen. So Tom Brady Allen. And his younger brother is named Aaron after me. So his name is Aaron Leonidas Allen. But they call him Leo, so that way there's not like, if you refer to Aaron, well, who are you referring to, me or him? So the Aaron is just a formal name to name after me, but Leo is his name. Leo is his name. Oh, yeah. No, that's Bingo. Don't name your kid Bingo. Don't do that. Speaking of people named Horatio, Bruce Arians is the NFL version of Horatio Gates. Yeah. Your grandmother's maiden name was Mitchell, and she's had a brother named Mitchell Mitchell. Huh. Interesting. I'm a descendant of your mama. So maybe me and Tyree Vaughn are related. Vaughn. You know, families change spelling, over time, but they're still related. Although that would be very, very interesting considering that's not my real name. Henderson's hurt. Trevor Hanyan is just how all. Right. Sierra Chubb says, I'm sixth cousins with the Ravens special teams coach. I'm ninth cousins with the Cleveland Browns backup punter. No joke. Yeah, Ravens have always been a shady group of people there. They're in Baltimore. What do you expect? It's a shithole city. Which is really unfortunate because it's kind of it's got it's a unique history, very interesting history. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm harassing Chiefs fans on X. Someone's got to do it. It's got to be done. Someone on X wrote, Caleb Williams is the best gay quarterback in NFL history. I don't know. I think Mahomes is probably better than Caleb Williams. Should the NFL... Yeah, well, there goes that drive, probably. Wait, were you serious, Sierra Chubbs? I thought you were joking. I thought the no joke was sarcasm. Sorry. Are you really? Are you really related to the special teams coordinator of the Ravens? No. Why are you using timeouts that you might need before the half? Ah. Well, that's cool, Sierra. It's very cool. What's his name? Who is it? Is his last name Chubbs? Or Sierra? Or Sissy? All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. You called a timeout for Christ's sake, so you better have a great play here. And you just throw it to no one. Good job. That was beautiful. Of course. Of course. Slow to get up. Of course, because why not? Get off your ass. Get to the sidelines. Stop being a baby. Campbell, get your pads on. Put away your tampons and get your rail pads on and let's play. These guys. Randy Brown is the... Okay. Is your last name Brown? I'm assuming? Because I really don't think it's Sissy or Sierra or Chubbs. Although you could be related to Nick Chubb. If it was Chubb and not Chubbs. I don't trust our kicker. You better make this. Good job. Well, we're winning. We're winning. I know. I know Chubbs is your... Yeah. I'm just messing with you. Okay. All right. So we have the lead. It's not a touchdown lead, but it's better than nothing. Someone asked, should the NFL suspend DK Metcalf for punching a Lions fan? What do you guys think? Why are there so many interactions between fans and athletes now? What is that? Or has it always been that way, but we just catch it now because everyone's got a cell phone? Hey, Blind Assassin. Am I Am I still oppressing Nefertiti? Is it the white man? The white man oppression? This is like Django. Who am I in Django? Who would I be? What character? I've never seen the movie. I just know, kind of have an idea of what it's about. Is it a good movie? Should I watch it? So Sierra Chubb says, no, Chubbs is a nickname of my last name, though. So it's based off her real name. So your real name is Chubby or Chubbers or and not chubby as in fat, chubby as in like getting a chubby, you know? Tuberius. Chubbery. Shrubbery. Shrubbery. We're in the Knights of Ni. We need a shrubbery. Watch it. Okay, so it's good, huh? Blind Assassin says, yes, I am an oppressor. Should I pay reparations? Yes or no? Okay, if I have to pay reparations, can you guys send a super chat so I can like... so I can pay the reparations? So what I need is I need any of you guys who are supposed to get reparations to pay me reparations so I can pay you reparations. But I don't know who's who. I know Tyree. Tyree qualifies for reparations. I think. Who else? Blind Assassin? Are you... yeah. Who do I owe? Who do I have to pay? I don't think I have to pay Elf. I don't think... Phil Williamson? Yeah, I don't... that sounds white as hell. Phil is definitely... I'm not going to have to pay Phil. How does it work with Hispanics? Like, what am I supposed to do with John in Israel? You guys just got to get half the money? Sydney Eubanks, huh? That could go either way. That could go either way. Not sure. Jaeger Tharn. Yeah, well, that sounds Nordic to me. Or Czech or something. So... does Barry Gordy have to pay himself reparations since he's Jimmy Carter's cousin? Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. That's a good point. Or do you get reparations if you're like really rich? Or is there like a certain threshold that, you know, if you make over a certain amount, you don't qualify anymore? Blind Assassin says he must be paid. So Blind Assassin is, yeah, he qualifies. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. You guys know Lamar like is like good with running with it. Like, you know, I don't know if anyone told them that. Just, you know, so Cumberland. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Baseball players and they do that. That's I don't know. I can picture that actually back then. Psycho Mantis is gonna owe. Yep, he's gonna owe. You're gonna owe bad. I'm gonna owe the most. Since it was my relatives that started the country, I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm last in line. It's over. Crossbear says, I'm right there with you. My mom's side is Welsh, plus a mixture including English. My dad's side mostly German with some Polish. Interesting. See, I don't even have that. I can't even say, oh, I have some Polish in me. Or I have some German. Deutschland. I can say I have Deutschland, even though my name is VonAllen and it's not my real name. But And I have Rammstein introing the beginning of my show. VonAllen. But no, I can't even say that. I'm more British than the Redcoat. By race. And okay. John says he has ancestral links to inquisitors. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, John. Do you owe reparations? No. Only reparations are paid by white men who are related to the founders. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. I don't know. Ask Blind Assassin or Tyree. They might know the rules. Maybe they can help us. Tell me what I owe, man. Tell me what I owe. Because that's kind of a problem because Tyree's like giving like a lot of money to this channel. So I don't know how that's going to work, Tyree. But yeah. Tell you what. Name your kid after me and I'll give you reparations. Although I think that might be illegal. Well, no, I'm not buying the kid. I'm just buying the name, right? So you could do that. That would work. Israel asked me, Aaron, are European chicks better than American women? It depends on where in Europe they're from. So narrow down your question. Because American women from different regions are also different. So it's kind of narrow it down a little more. Anglo-Saxons pay 90%. I'm screwed. I'm a wasp through and through. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. I'm done. I'm done. Still should name your kid after me though. Eastern European chicks versus Western American women. Okay. Now you're talking. Okay. So yes. So Eastern European woman is far more likely to be the traditional woman that you would want. If we're going odds here. However, there is a psycho element you have to put up with Eastern European women, but it's a different kind of psycho. It's more of a like leftover from the Cold War kind of psycho. Like when Milena's watching football with me and she wants the other team to die. And I'm like, you just mean you want to win, right? She goes, no. She's like, we would win if they died. So I'd be like, so you mean you want the defense to just die? She's like, yeah, if they all died, then we'd score a touchdown. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's strange. Death to the opposition is what she says. That is a little weird. Yeah. So Western American women, not Southern women generally, but Western American women are like obsessed with, weird shit. So, yeah. But Western European women, well, I wouldn't mess with that. And they don't age well, I don't think. I heard that anyway. I've never dated one, but I don't think they age well. Eastern European women have very, very good genetics. So run! Get him! Good job. What about Albanian? Well, Albanian's a little different, okay? So it's not exactly what you think of when you say Eastern European, is it? Albanian is a different culture. So when I say Eastern European, I mainly mean the culture, you know? Yes, I know Albania is technically Eastern Europe, but it's a Muslim culture, so it's a little different. But those women would be traditional too. So, but if you don't want to go to the movies with a girl who's completely covered up, you might not want to go in that direction. So, and if you like your girl to have somewhat of an opinion, you know, so your marriage doesn't get boring, that's probably not the right way to go either. Although if you go Bulgarian, you got to watch out because they have too much of an opinion. So, but you can keep them in the basement. They like that kind of thing. So what's wrong with Lamar again? Is Tyler Huntley back in now? Well, it's a long way for nothing. Tharn's comment. Read Tharn's comment, guys. That's good. Well, they're hot. I'll give them that. But I'm just talking about culturally, though. It just depends. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. Nefertiti was listening. I thought she went to bed. Shit. Shit. The one time. Okay. That's not good. All right. Tie game. Yay. Wonder if they'll let me do the screen share. They're going to turn it off on me again. Yep. Pricks. They should have no right to do that. I just want to show the scoreboard. I'm going to have to do it myself, I guess. All right, let's keep a let's create our own ghetto scoreboard here. Even though the helmets are backwards. Oh, that bugs me. I like uniformity and things like this, and it's annoying that it's not correct, but we're going to go with that. All right. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. We'll just do it like this. They're running away from each other. How about that? Oh, I'm running from you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wait a minute. So we have Blind Assassin says, I'm a black conservative. That's a Trump supporter. I can't get reparations. Oh, damn. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure out something. Jaeger Tharn says, I've never dated a woman, actually. Wait. Hang on just a second. Oh, there's more to it. Jaeger Tharn says, I've never dated a woman actually born in the U.S., oddly enough. Okay, I thought Tharn was telling us something there. And no, I'm not a passport bro. I've only ever been in the U.S. and Canada. Interesting. Yeah. So, I have dated women born in America, and obviously it didn't go well, did it? So, I don't know. Chalkboard scoreboard. Oh, that would be funny, wouldn't it? I just can't stand the sound. of chalk on a chalkboard. You know what really pissed me off in high school is when the teacher would erase the board and like not erase like some of it and leave it on the edges. I would get out of my chair and walk up and just finish the erasure. The erasure. Eraser. Erasure. Erasure? Did we go to the chalkboard to erase her? I don't know. Tricky word. Ask the missus if there's some Eastern European women that like black guys. I'm sure there are. All right. Come on, Drake. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Run, you idiot. Run. Dude, you got to throw that shit away. That almost got picked. All right. Let's see. There we go. That's a nice throw. It concurs. Great. Another play. Let's go. Let's go. That doesn't work, does it? That kind of sucks. Why did I do it like that? That's not going to work. Screw that. We'll do it this way. I'll make one purple. Purple? Purple? Haha! He just said dicks. That was another first down for dicks. Oh, shut up, Collinsworth. Okay, that will run the clock, but it's okay. It's okay. You got control here. Got control here. Just calm down. You're good. You're good. You're good. Watch out. And fumbling, it's probably not what we wanted. You. All you had to do was just not that. We had the lead. We had the lead right there in our hands. Right there. Why are you carrying the ball like this? This isn't college, Drake. It's not college. These are NFL players, man. They're NFL players that are trained, specialized in stripping the ball. What are you doing? Stupid. What the hell just happened? Did he just fumble it back to us? What? What? This is retarded. This is all retarded. My God. We ain't winning a Super Bowl like this, guys. This is really, really gay stuff here. This is not. This is not. What a circus. Stupid shit. Guys, did you know that Trey Wingo is like a like Chris Collinsworth, Tony Romo, Christine Sims type for Mahomes? Did y'all know that? I didn't know that, but his account's been popping up lately, and this guy, I mean, I bet he rides Mahomes' dick more than Mahomes' wife does. Like, this is bad. It's bad. Trey Wingo, like, I never could have imagined that he would be like that. Like, you would think he would try to maintain some kind of non-bias just because of his history and reputation. I don't know. It's just very weird, man. He sounds as bad as these Mahomes, these little Mahomo fanboys. He does. It's really weird. See, here's the difference. Just like people say, "Oh, well, you know, Aaron, you are a big fan of Brady. How come you're not a Brady fanboy?" Yeah. Here's the difference. I'm not posting about Brady every day. I rarely make cases for Brady. I don't have to. Okay? That's a big difference between what they do and what I do. I talk about Brady only when something absurd is being said and I have to, you know, bitch slap somebody. You know, some stupidity. So, but I just can't believe a guy, you know, with his job and his history and stuff, that is just acting like one of these Chiefs fans. Is just he acts like a child about Mahomes, man. It is weird. It is weird. I mean, it is Israel. It's Trey Wingo is at Collinsworth levels, man. It's just on X. You got to be on X, but it's there. It's there. It's bad. Psycho Mantis going sleepy time. Go sleepy time. Sleepy time is the right time. Well, no, it's not. Sleepy time is not the right time until this show is over. Unless you're Psycho Mantis, because he said it first. But none of you are allowed to go now. Only him. It's like a hall pass in school when there's only one hall pass to go to the restroom. Only one of you can leave. So only one of you can go sleep now. That's it. Psycho Mantis used the hall pass to go to sleepy time. You guys can't go sleepy time. So you got to stay here. And I'm watching. Elon Musk hooked me up with Starlink, and I have a Starlink, and I'm looking at all your houses, and I can see if your light goes off. If your light goes off, you're in big trouble. Wait, so the Jaguars coach just said, we don't care about the narrative. It's only just helping us, so keep the narrative coming. I honestly don't know what that means. So do you care about the narrative, or do you not? Because if you don't care, then how can it help you? And if you don't care, why would you care either way if they kept it up? I'm very confused. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I've got to talk for 3 straight hours, so you need something to talk about. I'm just looking for shit at this point. He kind of cares. Exactly, Phil. He kind of cares. You don't say it like that. What does stupid mean? Look at this. Look at this meme I just found on X. With Mahomes, Andy Reid. Without Mahomes. Really? Well, how do you explain them being 6-8 with Mahomes? Just wondering. Anybody? And apparently they lost their backup too. So what are you going to say about that? It's so stupid. What's the point of all this? Why do you have to shit on your own coach like that? Like, why don't you just say that, you know, your team has just had a bad year? Why can't you just leave it like that? You're comparing one of the greatest coaches of all time to Todd Haley? Are you serious? Like, that guy was terrible. Why are you doing that? No respect, man. No respect. My God. Even I won't say that we didn't need Belichick. I mean, come on. It's just, it's weird, man. Does it bother you guys if I eat for a second? Just want, I'm on halftime, so I don't have to keep I don't want people who are logging in thinking that I'm not here. So. What's up, kiddo? What's up? Okay. You want to say hi? She always wants to say hi now. This is weird. She keeps doing this. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Mwah. Cat Allen Sports. Israel says, no, I don't mind you eating. It reminds us that you're not a robot and you're human. Unlike Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, thank you. That's good. Okay. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. A booty that. I thought a booty that. Ooh, we have a super chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I bet it's from Elf of Courage. Let's see. And it is Elf of Courage. He is the man. Dude's going to go into the VAS Hall of Fame. Elf of Courage is a $5 super chat. If the Broncos, Patriots, and Jaguars win out, would that create a three-way tie for the number 1 seed? I think the Jaguars are 1 game behind, right? Let's find out. I'll do it right now. We can answer that question immediately. So, playoff predictor. We can do this little playoff machine thingy here. So let's pull up the screen share. Yeah. Let's make this thing bigger. Bigger is better. Okay. All right. Here, I'll just move over so we can. Okay, let's see here. All right, so the only 2 games left, Elf. Okay, so if the Patriots win, wait. How come they're not letting me affect it? It's weird. Okay. Here we go. Got it. Okay. So let's give the Patriots the win, and let's say Colts win, so that don't matter. Okay, so NFC doesn't matter. We'll just tie. We need Broncos to win for this scenario. We'll put Chargers there. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, New England, tie, doesn't matter. We'll say Jaguars because that's what you asked about. Tie, doesn't matter. Oh no, we'll give it to the Bengals. Doesn't matter. Buffalo, let's go ahead and say Buffalo wins that. Tie. Okay, so that would put us into week 18. Denver wins that. We win. Pittsburgh wins. Houston wins that. Tie. Buffalo wins. Tie. Okay. So Jaguar beats the Titans. Okay. that would make Denver the number 1 seed. It would make us second and Jacksonville third. Jacksonville could not catch up. So Jacksonville is 1 game behind. So if everyone keeps winning from here on out, we still can't be number 1. So yeah, that Buffalo loss really screwed us. So we have to win, and Denver has to lose 1. That's the deal. And Denver, if they're going to lose, it will be to the Chargers. They're going to beat the Chiefs next week because the Chiefs are tanking. That's obvious. By the way, I don't think the Colts are going to beat the 49ers. I was just putting that just to see the AFC picture coming into focus there. All right. Game is back. So there you go. Thank you, Elf. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, I mean, Tyler Huntley, he's played a lot. He has played a lot. A lot, more than usual for a backup. I'll tell you that. So what's up? You keep wanting up here, and then you don't want up here. I don't get it. So, oh, you want that? Okay. Thank you. All right. Phil Williamson says, tonight's game is pivotal for the Patriots because the Broncos play the Chargers week 18. Every game is pivotal for us now. I want that bye, man. Yeah, well, yeah, because Madden's glazing of Favre wasn't like perverted and gross. It was just, he just was a fan, But Collinsworth's glazing of Mahomes is gross. It's like, it's sexual, It's weird. Very weird. So, Cat Allen Sports. What is going on? What's Drake doing, man? You could have seen that. He telegraphed that thing. You could have seen that was a... You throw to the outside, Drake. You make it to where only 2 people can catch that ball. Diggs or the sideline. That's it. Somebody on the sideline. Somebody over there. That's the only 2 people that should be able to catch that ball. Throwing it on the inside, dude. That's a pick 6 waiting to happen. Yeah, look at Vrabel. He's thinking, wow, Drake May's playing like shit. Yeah, John, basically. At least he didn't say we're going to score. I saw our punter went down, but I think it was incidental contact. Dude, come on. Lamar Jackson went down. We got a gift here. I mean, I'm not saying that Huntley is bad, but I mean, He's not Jackson. So, I mean, if you're going to get a reprieve, this is how you get it, right? The thing is that we've shown that we can move the ball if he would just stop making dumb plays. Punter sprained his fallopian tubes. That's nice. That's what's up. Phil Williamson. All right. This is. There goes Henry now. Phil Williamson says, "You're not saying Huntley's bad, but I am." There you go. I'll let you say it. Bum, 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 bum. We have a $5 super chat from Elf of Courage. I'll post it as soon as my cat gives my hand back. Says we can still finish with 2 wins against the Dolphins and the New York Jokes. That's what I'm saying. If we can win this, we have a chance. We have a chance. It ain't guaranteed, but at least there's an opportunity there. So, because the Jets and the Dolphins are definitely in getting a better pick mode, I think. So, and Huntley just got completely smashed. Elf, you got a black cat? That's cool. So you're saying there's a chance. What do you think? You look more like a Raven than a Patriot, Amelia. You look like you should be hanging out with Edgar Allan Poe. DeAndre Hopkins, there's a name that you just forget about, right? One of the best players in the league, and now he's just kind of like, oh yeah, he's on the Ravens. You don't even give it much thought. He's going to make it. Shit. Oh, wait, short. He didn't put enough on it. It was curving in. It was, I mean, he had the direction there. That was okay. Okay, so we got, let's go. That will help. I'll just read this one more time. Alpha Courage sends a $5 super chat. He says, we can still finish with 2 wins against the Dolphins and the New York Jokes. That's right. JETS, just end the season. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it was short because he sure had the aim, at least from what I could see. I cannot wait until Mahomes has to prove it on his own, and then all these people are just going to cry so hard. They're going to be devastated. I'm not wrong about this. I don't care what people think about, like, you can say, oh, Aaron's just a hater or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I'm telling the truth. Mahomes is not that guy. He's not that guy. He's not. He is good for what Reed does. He's good for that. And that's fine. That's fine. And he's got rings and he's going to go down as, Hall of Famer and all that. That's good, right? I'm not taking that from him. But he's not the guy that goes to another franchise and wins. Okay? He's not that dude. He's not that dude that can install a culture and carry the whole team on his own. He's not that. Just not that. So, guys, I want to remind you to go to patreon.com. You can see it's right there, patreon.com/VonAllen Sports. If you go there and sign up, you don't have to pay. You can sign up for free there. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah. Sign up for there because I'm going to be posting some things that I cannot post on YouTube. So it's like historically me watching games and, old stuff going back 20 years. Watching different Patriots games throughout the Tom Brady games throughout the last 20 years. So, but because it has the games on them as well, that way you can see what we're seeing in the video. I cannot post that here on this channel. It won't work. So that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it to you. And also it supports the channel. It gets, keeps paying for things like this stupid software and shit like that. So very much appreciate it. Thank you guys. But make sure you sign up there, and I will be posting that stuff as soon as possible. First down. Let's go. There's Ramondre Stevenson. I was asking about him earlier, in case you weren't here. You see Vrabel? He's like, let's go. Let's make something happen. Vrabel knows, man, this game's important. This game's everything, because it's like Elf was saying, if we win this, we're playing two teams back to back that are trying to get a better draft pick. So maybe they'll just relax and we can get, rip off 2 wins there. Okay, Drake, just be smart. If there's nothing there, just do nothing. There you go. Get out of bounds. In a few more years, we'll let you do all that crazy shit. Right now, just be smart. I can't believe nobody picked up Justin Tucker. I can't believe it. Okay, what was that shit? That was lame. Hey, Nefertiti, are you still here? I want to know if I can talk shit or not. Are you in the basement? Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. I don't know. Boy, she looked hot last night at our Christmas party, though. I'll tell you. I was like, damn. Drake. Oh! Just a little too much on that one. Oh, okay. Field goal. It's all right. We'll be okay. Good point, John. Okay. It's good. Let's go. I should do a documentary about how Deshaun Watson went from a top 5 quarterback to Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Yes, John, we actually scored points this time. Yes, we got something out of it instead of a turnover. Ho, 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 ho. Boom, boom. Hey, I'm going to ask you guys' opinion about something. I think this is a good idea, but you tell me. So, you see the logo that's Von Morphy? You know, it's kind of like right there. Von Morphy. Okay. So that's my new channel. That's a chess channel that I'm going to be engaging with in the near future. But here's the thing. While I'm playing chess, I would like to also talk football. The name of the channel is Von Morphy. What if I called it Von Morphy's Gridiron Chess? Or Von Morphy Gridiron Chess? Doesn't that sound pretty cool? Because chess is football. Okay? It's the same. It's very similar. And that's kind of the thing I'm trying to hit home with people. I'm trying to show the merging of the two. So while I'm playing chess, we can talk football. See what I mean? And we can talk about the connection and all that. It's like a new like a hybrid, you know, like a new niche thing for chess to show chess people who love chess. By the way, worldwide there are tens of millions. It's a huge market. Okay, we take those people and we show them American football, especially overseas. Okay, around the world, chess is huge. We take that and we show them our sport and say, look, if you like chess, this is the physical version of chess, because they don't realize it. All right. We had some friends visiting from Europe the other day. I asked them if they like American football. They go, yeah, we watched it, but it made no sense. We didn't know what was going on. And so they never watched it again. But had they understood it, had they realized what our sport is and why it is so good, you know, I think we could really turn people on to football, you know. So I don't know. I just think that would be cool. Because Von Morphy, yeah, only chess people know what that means. Morphy is named after Paul Morphy. He's a very famous chess player from the 1800s. He's my favorite chess player of all time. But if we add that Von Morphy's Gridiron Chess, now I think that would boom, that would hit it, you know, and really achieve what I'm wanting to achieve. I think I like that. Do you like that? I like that. Does that mean that cross-dressing is the same thing as soccer? Yes, of course. Absolutely. How did you know that? Man, we're on the same wavelength. This is the same thing. Alpha Courage asks, then what football positions would be pawns, knights, bishops, rooks, kings, and queens? So I'm glad you asked that. And here you go. So the pawns are your linemen. Okay? They're your protectors. They're the ones that get in front of the king. Okay? The king is the quarterback. So you're always protecting the quarterback. You don't want your pawns that are around your king to wander too far. You need them to stay there to create a pocket. Okay? Now, you have to keep in mind that your quarterback, your king, is also you. Okay? So in a way, you are the head coach and you are the quarterback because you are the king and the king is you. So it's basically what Sean McVay was trying to do with Jared Goff. But in this case, it actually would be true and work. Okay. So your knights are your tight ends. Okay. So your knights, they move like in an L shape and they kind of move very strangely. And this just represents that they can pretty much do both jobs. They can block, so you can take a knight and you can like shove it right in between something in two people, but it also can cross over. They usually do cut routes, very sharp routes when they go out for a pass. That's your knights. That's your tight ends right there. Your bishops are your slot receivers. So they're the ones that go up the middle, across the middle. They can go down, they can go out, but that's pretty much their job, right? Your rooks are your perimeter wide receivers. Those are the guys that just go deep. 4 verticals, everyone loves to do on Madden. That's your rooks. Okay? Those are the ones that just go in straight lines, straight down, and go forever. And your queen is your running back. Now, the queen can do what the bishops do and what the rooks do. And that is a running back. A running back can run the ball. It can be a slot receiver. It can be a wide receiver. Not a catch. So there are all your positions, football positions there. If you're white, you are generally the offense. If you are black, you are the defense. And then that changes. But you're always switching back and forth. But generally in chess, when you say you are black, you're starting as in a defensive posture, meaning your opening is going to be different. Let's see. Is he bobbling it? Foot? No. Nope. Nope. His left foot doesn't come down when he's caught it. Let's see. Left, it's still juggling. That's the first foot. Huh. Did he drag the foot? It didn't look like it dragged. Maybe it did. Okay. Whatever. Well, if it did, it's nice play. So. Okay. It's catch. All right. It's commercial break while they're trying to figure out that catch. I'm going to go get a new Coke. I'll be right back. Let's go. Hey, duders, get out of my chair. That's the funny thing about cats. You get out of your chair real quick, and just right when you come back, they take it from you. They're fast, little. They just. Oh, yeah. Oh. That was better than when Mahomes throws a touchdown pass for Collinsworth. Blind Assassin says he likes Gary Kasparov. A lot of people consider him the greatest of all time. I don't, but a lot of people do. He's definitely one of the greatest of all time. He's probably like the Joe Montana of chess players, I'd say. Okay. It's good, guys. It's completed. That's damn it. Not gonna go our way. Not gonna go our way. Oh, it did. Okay. To me, on that other angle, it looked like it didn't touch the ground, his foot. Wait, it still doesn't look like it touched. Is that a catch, guys? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing it wrong or something, but I just don't feel like that left toe touched the ground. Did you see any grass move? Whatever. It doesn't matter now. Oh, nice job, idiot. You cannot grab the face mask, you stupid ass. And they're calling it. Shut up. Crossbear on Rumble says at the very least there wasn't enough there to overturn it. Yeah. Well, that thing, the original call was incomplete, so they had to challenge it, and I don't think there was enough there to call it good. I don't, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. Come on, guys. Just no, Lamar's not out there. Shit. Guys, this is the kind of thing we're going to see in the playoffs. Is this kind of tough football where it's like everything is at a premium. Every point is at a premium. Difficult to move the ball, difficult to make anything happen. This is the kind of thing we're going to see. And if we can't even do it now, when Lamar's gone, the coping that the Chiefs fans are doing. Check this out. One Chiefs fan says, "This is the first time in a real long time that we've had a stress-free Chiefs game in December." Like, they keep trying to see the positives of it. Like, well, we needed a break and all that, and it's just, well, at least we're not stressing out right now. We can just relax and enjoy the. It's like, dude, I don't know about you, but I always want a stressful December, and I want a stressful January, and I want a stressful February, baby. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about, but I would be pissed off if I were them. So, about being stress free. I mean, pissed off that some fan would say that, like, screw you, dude. It's not funny. I mean, yeah, we're not good, but it's not anything to celebrate. Oh yeah, we're stress free. What is that? Stress free. Stress free. Yeah, that just means you suck. So why don't you just be like Cleveland then? Sorry, Addy. I tell you what, I never had an issue with Bills fans, but I'm starting to. They're very annoying. By the way, how about the Buccaneers? Todd Bowles just ruined that team. He is the worst coach in history. And here's why. You gave Tom Brady his only losing season. You had all those players, and you could not make that happen. You had the worst offensive coordinator I've ever seen in my life. And then you get Baker Mayfield, which is a pretty damn good quarterback. And you still can't make it work. You are terrible, dude. It's terrible. Terrible coach. What do you do? God. Nice job, Drake. Nice job. See, all this MVP talk got to people's heads. He completed that shit. Never mind. It's a penalty on us. We have a $2 super chat from Elf of Courage. He says the ball hits his lineman's hips. That's what caused that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The replay was really fast, and I only caught the second of it because I was looking away. That's offensive pass interference? What? 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 What is this? Is this the NBA? Yes! Any flags? Okay. Doesn't matter now. I don't know why people keep saying Drake May plays like Brady. He does not play anything like Brady. He plays like Aaron Rodgers. Okay? He looks like Aaron Rodgers when everything he does looks like Aaron Rodgers. They're different players, dude. Just because you're wearing a Patriots uniform. Yeah, the Bucks lost to the Panthers, didn't they? I mean, I was watching the end. I saw Baker throw a pick that I thought ended the game. Unless something happened after that I'm not aware of. I've been telling people, man, Todd Bowles is the worst coach in the NFL. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute Elva Courage again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 3rd and 10. I know it's only the 3rd quarter, but we've got to get some points here. And we're not going to get them like that. Who's our backup? He'll be okay. Joshua Dobbs is our backup? Are you fucking serious? Fake! And a pathetic fake. Josh fucking Dobbs is our backup quarterback. That's who you put to behind Drake Maye. That. Why? Why didn't he throw it? I don't have a problem with the fake punt. I have a problem with him missing his throw. The play was designed for him. That's your target, dude. Dumbass. Freaking the fake punt would have worked. If idiot there wouldn't have ran with it. Just throwing the ball. Dumb shit. Yeah, Lamar Jackson out and we still can't get a win. That's going to look real nice, guys. That's going to look real good. Yeah, exactly, John. What is this running with the ball? It's a fucking loaf of bread. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, now in Huntley's like completing passes. Like false start. A pick would be really nice. That's if they decide to throw it again. They might not throw it anymore for the rest of this drive. Third down. Let's go. Whatever. Fuck this team. Listen, I picked them to lose this game. That was with Lamar and the Ravens needing it. But the Ravens aren't playing all that well. Okay? I didn't know it was going to go like this. I didn't know it was going to be within our reach. All we had to do was just play normal football. That's it. All we have to do, just play normal football. And this game is winnable. It's set up for us right here. And we couldn't do it. And I say we couldn't do it because I don't know. I don't think we have it in us to come back here. So unless something drastic happens, we can stop them on fourth and make them kick. Then we're only a touchdown away from tying. Then that could change things. But I don't know. I'm just going based off how bad they look right now. It's just. Should I go ahead and give the Ravens the points now? What do you guys think? Touchdown or field goal? What do you think they're going to get? What are they doing? Probably touchdown. So we're going to give the Ravens 24 here? Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if we can jinx them. If not, at least I won't have to do it later. These people. These. Just remember, I know that we never should have been this good, but this is within our grasp though. And so when you have opportunities like this, I believe you take them no matter what. And I think it's like last week against the Bills. If they would have lost to the Bills in a back and forth game, that's fine. Okay, I mean that not fine, but you know what I mean. Like, but when you go up 21-0 and you still lose, that changes things. That's bitch stuff. Okay, that's no. Probably, John. It's probably going to look like that. Yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, like I said, I don't think they're going to throw another pass the rest of the drive. Why would they need to? Can't stop the run anymore. Used to. Can't anymore. This is gay. Well, Phil, apparently he thinks that they're going to throw it on every down. Okay. This game's over. Yeah. It's gay shit. Not one pass thrown since I said that. Yeah. Yeah. Sydney. All they have to do is just play normal football. They don't even have to be special. Just play normal football. And this would be a tight game right now. This would be, well, nothing fancy, nothing special. Just this is going to be a rough fourth quarter, I bet. Who knows? Maybe they'll turn it around. We'll see. I'm hoping all my negativity will, like, reverse the polarity of the universe, and they'll start, like, they'll remember how to play football. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Diggs is telling everybody, wake up, dude. John Thomas Chavez says, let's not forget that Vrabel choked away the 2019 AFC Championship game before the first half even ended. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Are we getting rid of Vrabel now? Hell no. Hell no. But it's fun to bitch about it. Vrabel ain't going anywhere. He's going to be our coach for the next 10 years, probably. Come on, Drake. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's you ain't got nothing there. Just take the check down. That's what you got to do. He'll get it. The Ravens, they're going to give us one good deep shot per drive. We just got to hit them. That's it. Just got to hit them. They'll give us one. They'll give us one. Let's go. Second and 4. First down. Let's go. Good. Let's go. All right. First 10. Great throw. About to get hit. Yep, he took it. The Ravens are just getting there. They're in his space every freaking down. Okay, just run the ball here. Pick up this first down. Just don't go backwards, idiots. What are you doing? Okay, I'll take it. At least he got out of bounds. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. What am I talking about? That makes no difference. I'm sitting there thinking we're in the hurry up. Feels like it. Feels like desperation time, but actually we have a whole quarter. Oh, but we have the easy schedule. Easy schedule, my dick. This doesn't look easy. Run, Drake, run! Just be smart with it. If you're going to run, carry the ball, protect the ball. Ooh, Phil, does that mean we get to say that, oh, it's all the O-line's fault? Like Chiefs fans say? And every other fan of every other team says? It's the O-line. Yeah. Great job, Drake. Look at that. You guys see how he just stood there. Now that was Tom Brady-like, okay? That was the way he stood there. He had everybody coming around him and he trusted it. He just trusted the route would be completed and he could hit it. Look at that. Went to every found that was his last read too. That was good, guys. That was good. That look if he could just do that all the time, it would be awesome. He's going deep. He's got it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. That drive, this drive by Drake Maye is one of the best drives he's had all year. There was the one. They'll give us one. They'll give us one, and you got to take that shit. Going for 2. Well, the math works. Let's go. Got it, baby. Got it. Big dick, baby. Big dick. Oh, wait, there's a flag. It's on Baltimore. It's on Baltimore. It's on Baltimore. Yeah, I called it. Israel? Yeah, thanks. Let's go. Alpha Courage says, you called it, VonAllen. The Ravens did give us one deep ball. They just do. They do. That was one of the best drives I have ever seen Drake May do. That right there. The first down after first down after first down. Just that is quarterbacking right there. You make the right decisions, the correct decisions. Not everything has to be hero ball. Not everything has to be, every play has to be this big ordeal. You take what the defense gives you. A defense can only cover so much. They can only do so much. Somebody is going to be available at some point, okay, on a long enough play. You got to find it. If you just find it, you've got something there. If you just find it, if you just wait, if you can wait. But if you can't, you saw that scramble and then he just got down real quick. That's fine. He protected the ball. That was good. He's not carrying it like this, So. All right. Did he pass 300? Let's go. All right. We're in business here. Now, if Drake can play like this the rest of the game, we're going to be okay as long as the defense can just... If the defense can hold the field goals, So, I'd prefer nothing, but it's just, yeah. We'll see. Defense has got no excuses. They're not facing Lamar Jackson right now. They're facing the same type of player, but not with the same level, at the same level. So there's something, you prepared for Lamar Jackson, but preparing for Lamar Jackson is the same as preparing for Huntley. It's not like a completely different quarterback's coming in. You have no idea what the hell's. It's not like Joe Flacco's coming in there and going to start throwing it all over the place. Okay, so you know what to expect. You just basically got Lamar Jackson, but 70%. So you got to take advantage of it. The thing I find funny about Brock Purdy leaving the 49ers is that they could have given that money to like 13 other quarterbacks and it would have had the same result. It's funny. It's just, there's absolutely no reason to give him that money. There's none. It wasn't that important. You only give that kind of money to guys who are irreplaceable that you can't find. But I haven't forgiven him for his Super Bowl performance against the Chiefs. All he had to do was complete passes that any quarterback can complete. And then they win. They give these quarterbacks money that just make no sense to me. It's just... The point of giving those big contracts are guys that are generational, that you can't replace, you can't find anywhere else. Let's go. Good stop. Good play on the ball, Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez. And that will be his only throw on this set of downs, at least. So we know what they're doing. We know they're running the ball now. So just stop the run. That was his one throw. There he goes running it. Stop him. Okay, one more. It's going to go to Henry. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man, Lamar Jackson looking rough in that close up just now. Damn. Oh shit, no. I think they're gonna throw the damn ball. Shit. They're actually, yeah, they are. Fuck. You just let Huntley get a first down throw on you on third down. They couldn't tell by the formation that they were going to throw it. I called that out. You're the defense, man. You're the defensive captain. You got to know that shit. All right, let's try it again. Oh, I forgot to change the scoreboard. Thank you. God, I was so excited. Didn't even think about that. Let's go. Okay. They're running it here. So, you know it's coming. So, stop him. Jesus. Why do they always bite on that? You can tell by the formation whether or not Huntley or Lamar, I've watched the Ravens enough to know whether he's really going to throw it or if he's just going to run with it. And it's just all the way. You could tell. You could see it. Just read it. I wish we had Dante Hightower, dude. The guy could read the coverage so quickly. I mean, the offense so quickly. What's interesting is they're throwing it so damn much. Let's go. Fourth down. They're going to go for it? Yeah, that pass rush was pretty pathetic, wasn't it? I don't think they're going for it. They're gonna nah, they're not going for it. They're just, because it's 4th and 4, they're gonna try to get an offsides. They're not going for it on their 50-yard line, not with the lead. Come on. You're not gonna do that. It's a hard count. It's gotta be. We better not have jumped off sides. Oh, it's a false start. I was about to lose my shit. Holy crap. Oh, those things to say, you cannot be so dumb to think that they were going to snap that ball. Not with a 3-point lead, not on their own 50, where all you need is 12 yards to tie the game. You're not going to do that. I know there are coaches in this league that would do that, but John Harbaugh is not doing that. He's not retarded. Okay. He's not Dan Campbell. So I would like to know, where's Derrick Henry on that drive? Maybe they were trying to like do some kind of like throw us off guard or something. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Or catch us off guard. I don't know. It don't matter now. We got the ball. Okay, it's all right. It's decent. Yeah, yeah, Phil. If he had if one of them had jumped off sides, knowing the situation, knowing that ball was not going to be snapped, I would have demanded that guy to get cut. I don't care who he is. Yeah, maybe Henry. Maybe Henry. Something happened to him. I don't know. But I just cannot believe that they weren't handing the ball up there. Yep, John. Exactly. A long, methodical drive that just eats up the clock and then ends it with a touchdown. That's what we need. Even if it's just a field goal and sends it in overtime, that's good too, because with the overtime rules, doesn't matter. We'll get an opportunity to get the ball. So at the very least, if you kick a field goal, you cannot leave them any time. But it's quite a bit of time though. It's not gonna be easy. But if it looks like the last drive, then that would work. I'm talking about before the deep throw. That is the kind of drive that we need here. That would be awesome. So unless you can just throw it deep and get a touchdown right off the bat, that's always good too, because that's a sure thing, you know. So take that too. We'll take that. If we can get a touchdown here, I think we'll win. I don't think Huntley can. I think Huntley can get. I think he can get them in the field goal range, but I don't think he can get them in the end zone. Not again. I just don't. So I think a touchdown would win this game for us. Yeah, 5 minutes. Baltimore's got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. We need to just play our game. I don't think it's. Yeah. Just play smart. There you go. That's the one you need. Get out of trouble. Get off the 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There you go. Nice. Just take it. Take what they give you. Second and 6. First down. Again, Drake stood in the pocket, took the hit, got the first down. Dude ain't afraid of shit, man. You're not gonna make them. You're not gonna make them flinch, and in that sense, you're just not. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. Hit ain't bothering him. But we should at least run the ball here, but we're not. Okay, damn. It's going deep. He's got it. Wait. I'm confused. What just happened? What just happened? What the hell? What just happened? He tackled his ass. Isn't that a catch anyway? Catch, and then bounces out. That's a catch, right? I mean, it's pass interference, obviously, but it's a catch too. Whatever, man. Whatever. You can't make a tackle before you catch the damn ball. Jesus, dude. It's Baltimore home cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that some shit? All right, get over it. Get over it. Get past it. Stop. Just focus. We shouldn't have been throwing it on that down anyway. So just get back to what you're doing. All right, third down. That was a bad missed call, guys. That was a bad missed call. All right, 3rd and 2. Let's go. All right, what do we do here? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go for it, I guess. I mean, yeah, let's go for it. That's not Josh Allen on the other end there, so that's fine. He's got it. Go, 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 go. Let's fucking go. Shit. Dre likes his digging booty. Dre like the digging booty. Dre like the digging booty. Yeah, I have to cover up the chat because people keep posting the, so I don't want to miss anything. So I don't know what y'all are saying right now. Go Drake. Nice. Although that was a little weird. But he stayed in bounds. That's smart. The clock is our friend now, and not Baltimore's. Okay, we're running this shit. I'm going to take it to the 2 minute warning here. Nice run. Nice run. He's got it. First down. First down. He's going. Touchdown. Yeah. Woo. Let's go. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Ramondre Stevenson. I said at the beginning of the game, where's he been? Where's he been? Where's he been? I am on TV. I'm watching the TV right now. That's so funny, man. I was asking about Stevenson, like, what happened to to him? And here he is. So I said, we need to run the ball. Why aren't we running the ball? We ran the ball. Yeah, John, you know, we got to take it, though. We got to take it. Anything could happen, you know, some stupid fumble or some bullshit like that, some interception or something. You know, you got to take it. I mean, let's say he goes down at the 1 and then we don't get in, you know, it's that could work if we were only down, well, no, that wouldn't work either. So it's fine. It's fine. We're good. I think the defense can keep them. Out of the end zone. Okay, guys, you recognize this score? You guys recognize this score? First person to get it? Who recognizes this score? This is a good score. That's it. That's it. Super Bowl. Yep. 2014. Yep. Super Bowl 49. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Good job, guys. Two-minute warning, 2 minutes later, and the time has come, my days are numbered. 2-minute warning. Okay, just be smart. Be smart. We don't want the Ravens lurking around in the playoffs. If we can just put them away and let Pittsburgh take that division. Let's put these birds away. Let's put them down. Clip their wings. Nobody wants the Ravens in the playoffs. You don't want them lurking around at 6th and 7th seed and banging around and shit. You just don't want that. Second and 15. Make the tackle. Make the tackle. Fumble. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Okay, the way they played in this fourth quarter, man, now we look like a fucking Super Bowl team in that fourth quarter. Let's go. Let's just burn these timeouts and get this over with. Kick the field goal and we're done. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home. Okay, 2nd and 6. He's got the first. Okay. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, so that no PI call is not gonna hurt us there. So that's good. You don't want we don't want to be talking about that bullshit, all week. Like, so that's good. Holy crap, 7 fumbles. Yeah, 7 fumbles and 2 of them have been turnovers. What are you talking about, Israel? Do I think John Harbaugh's job is at risk? No. No, but I think he may want to a change though. I don't see, like, if he wanted to come back, I don't see the Ravens firing him. But I do see a separation coming. By the way, I want to mention James Johnson. Congrats, by the way, on your new baby. Hope that's not a secret. It's too late now. Sorry. But yeah, that's awesome. We got a new Patriots fan on the earth now, guys. Go, Drake, go. Get down. Good job. Game over. Guys, this fourth quarter, just this fourth quarter, because the first 3 quarters were complete and utter garbage. But this fourth quarter, if they play like this, they can go. They can go. Okay, we're 12-3. Keeping up. Now we just need to finish out between those 2 garbage teams in our division. And we need Denver to lose, and we got something. Wow. I really didn't think we were going to win this. I thought it was over. This is Merry Christmas, baby. Yep. Merry Christmas. Unbelievable. The way Drake just stands in the pocket, dude. He is going to be good, guys. He is going to be good. After that loss, yep, exactly, James. After that loss last week, this has got to be, this is something we needed. Ah, what a game! What a game! What a game! You know, and all over X, the pass interference, no PI. That's all trending. That's just trending everywhere. So, but we don't have to worry about that now. So, but it's just a blown missed call. It was just bad. It's probably one of those things where the ref just. I'm trying to be nice here. The ref didn't have the correct angle. Like it wasn't, or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter now. So. You can't tackle a guy before the ball gets there. It just doesn't work. I mean, that's just not allowed no matter what. I just don't understand how you don't see that. It's weird. Like, at what angle could you possibly be at that you wouldn't see that? I was just looking at the replay. Okay. That's just weird. Wow. Wow. Well, guys. That was interesting. That was interesting. My cat's all freaked out. She's like, "What's wrong with my dad? Why is he acting like that? What's his problem?" It's like, I wish I could explain it to them why this is why I'm yelling. They've never gotten used to that. As long as I've had them, if I'm in the living room cheering and stuff, they just don't understand it. They don't get it. I don't think they understand the emotion of yelling for excitement as opposed to yelling in anger. Maybe they don't understand the nuance there. Who was the quarterback of your favorite team when you were 12 years old? That would be Warren Moon of the Houston Oilers. Haha. Let's so playoff picture. Denver's 12-3, New England 12-3, Jacksonville 11-4. If we just keep winning, if Denver loses we just need Denver to lose one of their games, and I think they could lose the Chargers game. If the Chargers can come through for us, and we can win those, we can get a freaking bye, dude. We could be the number 1 seed after last year's season. Think about that. Think about that. Playoffs? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. Playoffs. I just hope we can win a game. Don't talk about playoffs. Huh. So with our O-line banged up, like M7145 is saying. And Drake is showing Brady's mentality, especially in the fourth quarter. That's the most important skill in a quarterback, right? Yeah, I agree. But with our O-line banged up, what's the excuse for Mahomes and those other guys? I'm just curious. Is there how do they explain that? I'm just wondering. Anybody know the answer to that, or no? Maybe no excuses. An excuse? Okay, interview. Oh.
Being down late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's just league. You're gonna face adversity. These guys have helped me out. Just pumping me up, supporting me, and just trying to feed off the older guys.
Hello.
We got a lot of great young
Let's see.
players,
Can y'all hear that?
We're gonna be good, down the road. But just get home and celebrate in that locker room.
You just mentioned these guys helping you out. Okay, you had the big forced fumble that got your offense back the ball to seal the game. Walk us through the play.
Yeah, no, most definitely, man. Brady's been talking all week, man. The turnover margin is going to be huge for us. So we knew going out there, man, we need a huge play. We need an X play, man. I saw the ball, man. I knew the opportunity was for us. And so see ball, get ball, and that's the play we made.
See ball, get ball.
Come on over here. Because we saw your play on the field. Oh, there's that one. We saw your play on the field. We saw your leadership on the sideline. How determined were you to will this team to win?
Well, it's really not me at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a beacon or like a vessel on this team, and the guys get behind me. I talk a lot of junk. I say a lot on the sidelines, but I'm just happy to be around this group of guys, being able with a young quarterback that's MVP talent, MVP guy. It's just a blessing to be out here. I'm thankful to be out here, be healthy, and just be around the boys for real, and get a win on the road, Road Warriors.
Finally, what is this team capable of?
Next week. I get one next week.
You're humble.
Yes.
All right, guys, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And if they get next week at the Jets, they would clinch the AFC East. If the Bills lose to Philadelphia, big Week 17 matchups. So New England still has the opportunity to take care of business whether next week or Week 18 and win the East. Now, Chris, I'd love to go to the Baltimore side of this because really it's like a magic number of one to go back to the baseball terms. Any combination of a Steeler win or a Raven loss, the Baltimore season is done, which makes essential Baltimore playing.
I'm going to write to April real quick.
Saturday up in Green Bay against the Packers. Packers might be in a situation
you guys
where
remember
it's
her?
win and in, or if Detroit has already lost on Christmas Day against Minnesota, then Green Bay would already be in. There's a lot.
I'm sure she's happy about us helping her out. Yes, I'm writing. There you go. We took care of business for you guys. Steelers. Let's go. Okay, so that's right, baby. Got a new super chat. We have a $5 super chat from Elf of Courage. He says, still unbeaten on the road. Freaking Road Warriors. That's right, baby. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we're going to end up against the Steelers, aren't we? This is going to end up happening. Well, that would mean that we both win our games, so that would be good. Yeah, she replied, "Thank God, I was holding my breath the whole last quarter." I was like, the first 3 quarters we were freaking terrible. All of a sudden, fourth quarter, it looked like old school Patriots. What team do I want? I don't want the Patriots to play. Buffalo. I don't like having Josh Allen on the other side of the field. I don't. This defense, they can't handle him. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. He's the best quarterback in the NFL, and I mean, do you want to face the best quarterback in the NFL? I certainly don't. So yeah, that's my answer. I think all the other teams can be beaten. I don't think any other team in the AFC is better than us. I think they're like us. I think they're pretty much as flawed as we are and as good as we are. So I don't think there's anybody that's like, whoa. So it comes down, even the Bills, without Josh Allen, the Bills are nothing. So Josh, for me, Josh is the factor there. If Josh Allen wasn't their quarterback last week, we win that game so easily. It's a joke. It's a total joke. Who's my pick for MVP? I guess right now you have to give it to Stafford, huh? Who do I think is actually the real MVP? I think it's Josh Allen. I think if you go by the true sense of the word, but if you go by the true sense of the word, then Tom Brady was probably MVP almost every year he was breathing air in the NFL. But I guess statistics and all that crap, I guess, and record and all that, I guess you got to give it to Stafford, right? So, right now, but yeah, I wish Josh was on our team, but we got Drake, and maybe Drake is maybe he's the future. But I don't crown people so quickly. It takes a lot for me to I didn't even start talking about Josh in this way until recently, because I need to. There's these quarterbacks that come into the league and then they show some real brilliance and stuff. But then once the league really figures you out and knows who you are, then these quarterbacks suffer. And then they can't play, and then they can't adjust to it. And then next thing you know, they're back up on a new team somewhere and you didn't even realize they were out of the league at some point. It's just, so it takes a lot for me to give flowers to these young guys, even with Drake Maye. I love what I see though, but I just need him to be able to find the boundary between. And I'm not saying that he's not doing that. I just want to make sure that he doesn't feel himself too much. Just stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, and all those things. Show it to me, Yeah, Sydney, I think we can beat Buffalo. I mean, we proved that when we went up 21-3. We'd already beat them, or 21-0. We already beat them before. But when when James asked me that, of all, who would I? Well, that would be the least one. I think we can beat anybody, honestly. If we just play like we did in the fourth quarter, there, just smart football, just not being dumbasses, and even the defense, just understanding what you're looking at. You they'll tell you what they're running. You just got to pay attention. You can't always know, okay? But they're at least 50% of the time you can know just by looking, okay? I mean, offenses, they do disguise very well, but there's sometimes where a play is just a play. Just by the situation, you can kind of know what's coming. And it's like when they went for it on, or acting like they were going on fourth down, but they really just couldn't. They're not snapping that ball. But you've got to know who you're dealing with. If that was the Lions, then you've got to be prepared for that ball to be snapped, because their coach is a freaking idiot when it comes to situational football. Okay, but you're facing John Harbaugh. You're facing a coach that knows the game, so you got to understand him and know that he's not going to snap that ball. So you just got to know your shit, And our guys, our linebackers who used to be the quarterback of the defense, we've been lucky. We've always had these guys who are just really good at that and just really know. So. See, for me, Sydney, the reason Denver I don't see Denver that way is because I think we could beat them just overall. I know their defense is good, but we have the better quarterback. We do. Yeah, Josh. I've been a fan of Josh's for a long time. Well, pretty much ever since he got in the league. But as far as like saying, okay, he's the dude. I can't just give that to Drake Maye all of a sudden just because Drake plays for the Patriots. This is his first year in the situation that is right for him. Last year I don't even care about. It's just, what are you going to do when Gerard Mayo is your coach? Okay, and your coordinators are who were the coordinators last year? I don't know. Can't remember who was that. Never mind. But when you're dealing with shit like that, no. Okay, so I don't care about that. But so he's making the best of it. Let's see next year. Let's see. Can he keep doing this once the NFL really has this guy down and they know exactly what he's about? When you play Aaron Rodgers, you play Tom, you play Peyton and all this, everything that they're about. Okay? There are no surprises. You know exactly what they do, and then they still beat your ass. You've got to be that kind of quarterback that everyone can know everything you are, what you like, what you prefer, what you're going to do, what situations how you deal with those. The whole world knows, even the fans are sitting in the stands knowing, and you still can't stop them. That's when you've arrived. That's when you are that dude. Okay? And Josh Allen is like that. We all know Josh. We all know what's going to happen, and you still can't stop him. That's when you know. Alex Van Pelt. Ugh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Minuteman, if we had Denver's defense, that would be awesome, right? But just overall, it wasn't a good team situation. So, and like I said at the beginning of the show, well, Alex Van Pelt was good with Drake, but not as a just coordinator in general. It was just, those are different jobs. Quarterback coach, offensive coordinator. A good offensive coordinator doesn't mean head coach. Good quarterback coach doesn't mean good offensive coordinator. Those things are, not necessarily the same. But like I said at the beginning of the show, last year I don't count it against Drake because that's just, most quarterbacks rookie year, they get to kind of sit and learn and kind of understand things. You get thrown into the fire like that. A lot of guys don't survive that shit. So good for him. Yeah, the Bills have underperformed massively. But like I said, the Bills are Josh Allen. That's it. That's what they are. And yeah, there were a few years where they were a good team just in general. But now they're just the Buffalo Josh Allens. And that's it. So. Okay, I'm sorry. You keep saying that, Israel, and it's just shocking to me. I can't believe there are people this dumb. That Lamar Jackson fans are saying that he's better than Josh Allen. What? Like, come on, man. Come on. Lamar's a good player. Okay? But there's levels to this. So. If Drake goes on a tear, I'm talking playing like that for the rest of the year and wins the Super Bowl, then I will say he's arrived. I will say he is one of them. He's if you can do that, you pass the test. So I want to win. I want to win the Super Bowl, and of course, but I'm just saying we have a good future, you know. But if you're going to lose, you want to lose playing, you know, well, at least, you know, you want to lose like saying, okay, you just did what you can, but we're okay. You don't want to get embarrassed. You don't want to look like idiots. You guys remember that Buffalo loss in, what was it, 2020 or 2021? That was embarrassing, dude. That was gross. Like, it was gross. A team that we had owned, a team that they should be giving us, you know, dividends, and we lost that bad. I mean, and this wasn't Josh Allen at his full powers yet. He was on his way, but he wasn't full powered yet, and we got destroyed. I don't want to see that shit, you know. I just don't think that you know, I'm seeing these MVP stuff on here. Drake May MVP. I don't think he doesn't have the numbers. The MVP voters, they love their stats. They don't even really look at the situation of what if you took this guy off the team, what would happen? They don't generally do that. That's not really how it's done. It's basically, do you have a lot of stats on the team that has the best record in your conference, or at least the second best record in your conference? And that's always been the general situation. I mean, I know there's exceptions, so don't come at me. Oh, this happened in this year, but yeah, there's exceptions. But for the most part, they love the whole, oh, he's got so many passing touchdowns, but we know how many quarterbacks could be doing what Matthew Stafford's doing right now. Okay? We know the truth. You can take Matthew Stafford off the Rams and they'll still be pretty good. Okay? We know that. Everybody knows that. You take Josh Allen off the Bills, what happens to them? All right? It's just, right now, if you took a different quarterback, it depends on who, but you put them in Kansas City, they might be better than 6-8 actually. So it just depends on the type of quarterback, who it is. But yeah, and if you look at it that way, but again, if you looked at it that way, then what the true meaning was supposed to be, I think, then Tom Brady would have 10 MVPs. Peyton would have, even more probably. It just depends on the year, I guess. They just trade off, but it would be ridiculous. I mean, there was nobody more important to their franchise in 2020 than Tom Brady. There was nobody more important to their franchise in 2021 than Tom Brady. Okay? No one had more value. No one brought more value to an organization than Brady did. And he lost both times to Aaron Rodgers. Because the stats. They like the stats. Even though Tom had the stats. But there was the issue with the record, blah, 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 and all that. So that's what they look at. Record, stats. That's it. So there you go. That's how it's done. If it's done like that, I don't think Drake's got it. I need to pull it up. But okay, look. Already a Bills person said beat Ravens without Lamar. See, you can't win with these people. It doesn't matter. Nothing you can do. So and here's the thing. Pats fans have a lot of respect for Josh Allen. Okay? I would say a lot of them actually are fans of his. But the Bills fans, they are assholes. Holy crap. Like they're just so pathetic. And maybe it's because we're more content and we're more, I don't know, like we're more confident in ourselves because of, our history. And maybe they're just bitter little bitches, but damn. I wouldn't talk too much shit, Bills fans. The Buffalo had a tough time with Cleveland today. I'm just saying. Normally, I wouldn't even say something like that because it's the NFL. But if they're going to talk shit, I mean, really? Are you going to talk shit? Because we beat a better team than the Cleveland Browns today. So I wouldn't say too much. Yeah, and if MVP meant what it sounds like it should mean, then Michael Jordan's the MVP every year, right? That's the situation you've got. It would just be completely dominated. Okay, well, I've been on here for almost 4 hours. 3 hours and 45 minutes. We went good tonight. Dang. Yeah, I still got the 49ers coming out of the NFC. As long that's if nothing crazy happens, like they take an injury that is just too much, too far, But yeah, I still think the 49ers are probably going to go back to the Super Bowl, and they're going to lose to us. That would be nice. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay? Right? So we're going to watch Old Man Rivers play the 49ers. Hopefully he won't look too bad, but we'll see. It'll be interesting. I hope he plays well. I hope he does good. It'll be fun to watch. That's going to be a good game tomorrow night. So, yeah. See you same bat time. Same bat channel. New England Patriots. Let's go, baby.
VonAllen Sports.
This is Patriots linebacker, Super Bowl 49 champ, Darius Fleming, and you're watching VonAllen Sports.
Real and honest NFL analysis. Subscribe now. Join the empire. VonAllen Sports, let's go!
VonAllen Sports. VonAllen Sports.
This is the man with the most badass name in sports. The Pharaoh, the Egyptian god himself, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And on behalf of my man VonAllen, we want to thank you for your support. Let's fucking go.
VonAllen Sports.